What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today we're going to be reacting to the 2001 Xbox reveal. With that being said, man, y'all make sure to hit that like, sub, and leave a comment. Let's get straight into it.
That will be out later this year, and there's an amazing amount going on. Working with partners who help build the hardware, working with the software developers, working with the retailers. The program around this thing is really quite...
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is the first time I've ever seen what Bill Gates look like. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, this is the first time, like, I've never even just sat here and looked at this man like, okay, cool. That's Bill Gates. Bummer.
Phenomenal. But the box itself is another thing that we put a lot of energy into. So you may have been wondering what this draped device was here. This is the Xbox. And so, for the first time, let me now unveil Xbox.
She's still beautiful, isn't she? Still beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, listen. I had the PlayStation, very first PlayStation. I didn't have the Xbox. I'm actually looking for one. I'm trying to get my collection strong, y'all. So I gotta get an Xbox. I gotta get a PlayStation 1. I gotta get like 4 or 5 different consoles, bro. But I'm definitely on the hunt for them.
As I said, the design here was driven by spending time with gamers. You know, actually putting the controller in
look how big the controller is.
100 different form factors, you know, to find what was the most comfortable and give them the best gameplay. If it's a game that you've played before, one of the unbelievable things here is that we have a hard disk, and so the information about the game will already be stored. You don't have to load it off the disk or load it as you move.
Hard disk. You mean a hard drive? You used to call it a hard disk? Hard drive, hard disk. Or am I getting it confused with the actual disk? I don't think so.
Level to level. Now what you're seeing on the front, the eject, the on-off button, and 4 game ports. That was one of the big pieces of feedback, was people didn't want to be limited to 2. These games where lots of people can participate, we wanted to make it easy to have 4 people. And this box includes a rumble capability. So as you're sitting there holding it, you're feeling what's going on. You're feeling that explosion or that crash or that intensity actually comes through the controller itself. This is a totally digital device. And so off the back, we've got the digital connector that goes out to the TV.
This one was digital? What? This one was digital. What? So they made a baby digital one, and they made this one.
TV.
I definitely gotta
all
get
the
one,
other
bro.
connections
I'm telling you, I
got.
gotta get
The
one.
resolution here is really unbelievable. Now, not everybody will have an HD TV, but this thing is ready for them when they get it. The graphics power is over 3 times what's been available before. And we've done it in a way that the model for software developers is very rich. The ability to actually achieve the theoretical performance and use tools that they're used to is very straightforward. We've done that by, in some cases, leveraging PC technology. Intel's a partner here with the CPU. NVIDIA's providing a very key chip, their NVIDIA chip. In fact, what you're seeing here is the final Xbox.
That makes sense.
Except for a couple of those.
My bad, yeah. I don't mean to keep pausing, bro. I promise. I'm limiting my pause. I'm sorry. That makes sense. I bought a PC. Well, I built a PC, and the only thing on here is Microsoft, Xbox. Well, PlayStation. I don't know. PlayStation's Sony though, but I don't think they have like a computer based off of just PlayStation. I think that's the only how Xbox gonna be, because I can still play Xbox games on here on the PC. I can still play Xbox games, but PlayStation is why I really be missing some of the games. So if they just made a computer where it just like does what Microsoft does, but in Sony form, that'd be dope.
Those chips
that'd be
that
dope.
are so state of the art that they'll only be done right as we finish the manufacturing, so we'll plug those chips in. Except for that, everything in this box is the final design.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Dun, 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 dun,
Fascinating. Yeah, I might want to use that sometime, Bill.
Well, thanks, Rock. And it really is an honor to have you here. Believe it or not, I'm a big fan of yours. For instance, I know that you're a 5-time WWF champion, not to mention one of the top entertainers in the world.
Bill, I'm very flattered. I'm a big fan of yours as well. For instance, The Rock knows you're the chairman and chief software architect of the Microsoft Corporation, a leading worldwide provider of software for the personal computer.
Thank you,
Reading
Rock.
off a
I'm very
script,
flattered
buddy.
myself.
By creating Windows in 1983, a multitasking graphical user interface environment that runs on MS-DOS-based computers along with Windows NT and Windows 2000, completely self-contained operating systems that feature networking, symmetric multi-processing, multi-threading, and security. Bill, you've certainly revolutionized the technology we know today.
Wow. Rock, that is impressive. But let's move on.
Oh. You also like golf.
That's true, I do. But today isn't about me, Rock. It's about the future of video games.
Bill Gates, you never cease to amaze The Rock. Never cease to amaze The Rock. You're right again. Today isn't about you. It's about the new Xbox. And quite frankly, I couldn't be more excited. The Xbox is everything The Rock is. Cutting edge, powerful, exhilarating, and like The Rock, it will be the most electrifying thing coming out this year. And what The Rock is to sports entertainment, to the WWF, the Xbox will be to the video game industry a breakthrough and certainly an original. I mean, The Rock doesn't impress easily, Bill, you know that, but I'm pretty damn impressed with what we're seeing here today. And considering that this Xbox at this moment is only running on 1/5 of the system's power, it's very impressive. Bill, do you have any idea what The Rock would be like if he were only running on 1/5 of his power?
Well, I would think that...
It doesn't matter what you think, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. It's just a force of habit. Rock apologizes. No, The Rock,
Shut your mouth!
Power would still blow everybody out of the water, just like the Xbox.
And that it has, guys. That it has. Xbox has been going on for generations, bro. And like it just seems to get better. Well, not with the new ones, but they alright. But they just ain't like boom, bam, pow. You know what I'm saying?
For video games, and I'm very excited to simply be a part of it if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Alright, you guys, that's going to be the end of the video, man. I personally thought this was a pretty cool reveal. I've never actually seen the Xbox reveal, so this is actually pretty cool for me to watch. I actually really enjoyed it. With that being said, man, that's going to be the end of the video. Y'all make sure to like, sub, and leave a comment. See y'all in the next one.